lecture, we completed our reading of Little George. We did reading from page number 86 and 87. Now we are going to do workbook pages 13, 14 and 15 in our exercise grammar pages from 30 to 34 and writing section of workbook page number 62 and 63. Students, as you know, you have been provided with slot 3 of class 2. This is the English page of the slot 3. All the answers are provided in the slot. Now I am going to tell you how you are going to solve all these answers on your workbook accordingly. Students, we are going to start from page number 13, Little George, Unit 9. Our first question is word wall. Let's read the question. Prepare your own word wall of the different words of the lessons and learn them. We are going to write these words from the slot. Our first word is George. George. Second, careful. Careful. Third is replied. Replied. Garden. Garden. Present. Present. Garden. X. These are the difficult words given to you in the slot. Now our next question is, there's a letter missing in each word below. Write the missing letter in the circle. You are going to write the missing letter in the circle. Now our first word is shape. A is missing, so we are going to write A. So sharp. A is missing, we are going to write A. Next is cherry. Cherry. R is missing, we are going to write R. Careful. Careful. F is missing, we are going to write F in the circle. Garden. D is missing, write D in the circle. Running. N is missing, write N in the circle. Present. S is missing, write S in the circle. Truth. R is missing, write R in the circle. X. X is missing, write X in the circle. This was page number 13. Moving on to page number 14. Our first question is make sentences. We are going to make sentences. First word is hit. The sentence for hit is Ali hits the ball. Ali hits the ball. Next word is present. My mother gave me a present. My mother gave me a present. Glad. Glad means to be happy. So the sentence is I am glad to see you. I am glad to see you. You are going to write down these sentences from the slot accordingly. Our next question is answer the following questions. Our first question is what did Little George do for his birthday? What did Little George get for his birthday? He got an X as birthday present. What did he get? An X. So the answer is he got an X as a birthday present. Question number 2. How did he feel when he got the present? He was very happy. He was very happy. Our next question is, what did his father tell him about the X? His father, we have read in the story, his father told him not to play with him as a toy. So the answer is, be careful how you use it. He is advising him, be careful how you use it. It is not a toy. It is not a toy. X is a sharp thing, not to be used as a toy. Our next question is, question number 4. What did George do with the X? He cut the cherry tree. What did he do? He wanted to know if it was sharp, so he cut the cherry tree. This was page number 14. This is page number 15. We are going to do question number 5 next. How did his father feel when he saw the dying cherry tree? The cherry tree was dying after George cut it. Now how his father was feeling? He was angry. He was angry. Question number 6. Did George tell a lie to save himself from punishment? No. He told truth to his father. What did George do? He told truth to his father. He didn't lie. Question number 7. Is it difficult to tell the truth sometimes? Is it difficult? Yes. Sometimes it is difficult to speak the truth. Sometimes it is difficult to speak the truth. Question number 8. What do you think of George? What do you think? What kind of boy is George? We are going to write what kind of boy is George according to your thinking. He was an honest boy because he told the truth. He was an honest boy. Question number 9. What is the main idea of the lesson? We should speak truth. What is the main idea? We should speak truth. Question number 10. What could be the result if George told a lie? What could happen if George told a lie? He could be a liar or unsuccessful person in his life. We have already learned that George became the first president of United States. His name was George Washington. So, as he told the truth, he became successful. But if he told a lie, he would be unsuccessful person in his life. Now our next question is, write benefits of speaking the truth in phrases. What are phrases? Phrases are short sentences which give us moral. Now, first, in the middle, speaking truth is written and we are given 4 blocks to fill to write phrases on truth. The first block will be filled with honesty is the best policy. Honesty is the best policy. It means that you should always speak the honest. It is the best thing to do. Next is speaking truth makes us successful. We have learned from this story that speaking truth makes us successful. Next is a liar is never trusted by anyone. It is commonly known that the one who lies is never trusted. So we will write a liar is never trusted by anyone. Next is speak the truth even if your voice shakes. It means that even if you are scared, always speak the truth. This was page number 15. Students, now we are going to start our grammar portion. Before starting our grammar portion, I am going to teach you the main concept about tenses, because in the grammar pages we are going to learn simple present tense. Before starting simple present tense, I am going to tell you what are tenses. Tense is a category that expresses time reference. We learn about time. We express time in tenses. Now there are basically main 3 time spans: present, past and future. In present, we discuss about what is happening. In past, we discuss that what has already happened, and in future, we tell what is going to happen. Now from page number 30 to 34, we are going to do simple present tenses exercise. What are simple present tenses? We use simple present tenses to express habits and routines. Habits and routines. What we do in our daily life, like children go to school. Second, general truth. We tell the general truth in simple present tense, like duck loves water, duck love water. Now the structure. In simple present tense, first we take the subject like I, we, you. when the subject is I, we, you, we use first form of verb, then the object. For example, I go to school. But when the subject is he, she, it, we use first form of verb and add s to the first form of the verb, and then in the last the object. Like he goes to school. In negative sentences, first start with subject, then we write do not or does not, then first form of verb, and in the last the object. For example, I do not go to school. This is a negative sentence. An interrogative, we write do or does in the start to make it a question, then the subject, then first form of verb, and then in the last the object. Like, do I go to school? Then finish it with a question mark. Now we are going to start our workbook pages. Students, we are going to do page number 30 as an exercise to learn simple present tense. Now here is an activity on page number 30. We are going to write about our daily routine in simple present tense. What time you do? Like, it means that at what time you do what activity, which activity. Now let's read the question. Order the words in two sentences. Correct the sentence to the clock and the time and the picture. Draw the time. Now here is clock. Here are clocks drawn over here, but the needle arms are not drawn. The arms are not drawn. You are going to draw the arms yourself, and the sentences are jumbled up. You are going to arrange them in the correct order. Now I will read the first sentence. Quarter at brush teeth I 7 to my. Now I am going to arrange them. I brush my teeth at 6:45. Now I am going to draw. Here is the picture of a boy brushing his teeth in your book. Now I am going to draw 6:45 hands, arms of the clock, then match it with the clock. Accordingly, you are going to do this page. Next is I get up at 7:15. I have arranged point number 2. Now here is a picture of boy getting up. You are going to make arms of the clock at 6:15 and you are going to match it. I go to school at 7 o'clock. You are going to make the arms of the clock at 7 o'clock, then match it with it. This was page number 30. In page number 31, we are going to continue the activity of daily routine, which we are writing in simple present tense. Now we are going to do point number 4. Lunch 11, half past, eat, I at. Now I am going to arrange the sentence. I eat lunch at 11:30. Now here is the lunch box. So I am going to make the arms of the watch at 11:30 and then match the sentence with it. Next is TV o'clock, I 5 at watch. Now arranging, I watch TV at 5 o'clock. Now in this picture the boy is watching TV. Make the clock arms at 5 o'clock, then join the sentence with the clock. Accordingly, I am going to arrange the sentence. I eat dinner at 7:15. The boy is eating dinner. Make the arms at 7:15, then join it. Join the sentence with it. Next, arrange sentences. I eat an apple in the breakfast at 6:30. Now, where is the boy eating his? Here it is. So, I am going to make the arms of the clock at 6:30 and join it with the sentence. I do homework at 5 o'clock. Here he is doing homework. Make the arms at 5 o'clock and join it with the sentence. I brush my teeth and go to bed at 8 o'clock. Now, here he is brushing his teeth. Make the arms at 8 o'clock and join the sentence with it. This was page number 31. Moving on to page number 32, we are again going to do an activity relating to simple present tense. I have already told you the sentence formation of simple present tense. Now, we are going to use the subject he, she, it. When we use the subject he, she, it, we add s with the verb. We add s with the verb like he likes football. She gets up early. It swims very fast. Now we are going to apply this rule in this following activity. Our activity is about my mother's daily activity. First, in the previous page we wrote about our daily activity. Now we are going to write about our mother's daily activity. The first sentence is already done for you. My mother gets up at 7. Gets. We added gets with my mother. Now we are going to do the next sentence. My mother recites the Holy Quran at 7:30. We are going to write recites the Holy Quran. Point number 2. She cooks breakfast. She cooks breakfast at 8. Cooks. We used cooks with she. She washes the utensils after breakfast. Washes. We use washes with she. She sweeps and mops before lunch. Sweeps and mops, we have used this with she. She washes the clothes after lunch. We have used washes S-E-S with she. She takes nap in the afternoon. Takes. We have used takes as with she. She watches TV at 7 p.m. Watches. We have used es with she. She listens my lesson at after dinner. Listens. We have used as with listen because of she. She irons my clothes in the evening. She goes to bed at 10 p.m. Now, this was the detail of page number 32. Now, we are going to move on to page number 33. In this page, we are going to convert the sentences into negative and interrogative sentences. Now, I have already told you in negative sentences, we add in the sentence after the subject do not and does not. And in interrogative, in the start, we write do or does. Now, let's read the question. Change the following sentences in negative and interrogative sentences. Change the following sentences in negative and interrogative sentences. Now, our first sentence is he works in a hospital. Now, first change into negative. He does not work in a hospital. When we are using he as a subject, so we will add es to do to make it does. Okay? He does not. So, it is confirmed that when there is he, she or it, we will add does. He does not work in a hospital. Now, convert it into interrogative. We will move the does in the first position, does in the start of the sentence. Does he work in a hospital and finish it with the question mark. Our next sentence is they watch TV in the evening. First negative, they do not watch TV in the evening. We have added do with they. Do not. Now interrogative. Do they watch TV in the evening? We have moved the do in the start. Next is Kamran goes to school every day. We are going to add does with Kamran. Kamran does not go to school every day. Now convert it into interrogative. Does Kamran go to school every day? Next is you like playing with your computer. Turn it into negative. You do not play with your computer. Now interrogative. Do you like playing with your computer? Next is my mother cooks biryani on Sunday. Turn it into negative. My mother does not cook biryani on Sunday. Now interrogative. Does my mother cook biryani on Sunday? End it with the question mark. And all the interrogatives with the question mark. This was page number 33. Moving on to page number 34. It is again a simple present tense activity. Rewrite the sentences. First is already done for you. I go to school at 8 o'clock. Now we are going to change the subject. Add he or she. When we add he or she, we will add es to go. He goes to school at 8 o'clock. We are going to do this activity of page number 34 in the same way. Now first sentences. We play basketball on Saturday. Now change it with Ali. Ali plays. We will add s because there is Ali. Ali plays basketball on Saturday. Question number 3. I watch TV in the afternoon. We will change I with she. She watches TV in the afternoon. Add es. Next is they visit their friends in the afternoon. Change my mother with their. My mother visits. Add s to visit her friends in the afternoon. Next is I eat dinner at 7:30. Change he with I. He eats. Add s to eat. He eats dinner at 7:30. Next is my mother gets up very early. Change they with my. They get up very early. Now there was already s written because there was my mother. We will remove the s with get. My brother does his homework in the evening. Change my brother with I. I do. We will remove the es. I do my homework in the evening. She cleans the house after lunch. Now we will exchange the she with we. We will write we and remove the s from cleans. We clean the house after lunch. Next is my mother does the shopping in the afternoon. Now change with they. They do. We will remove the es from do. Make does do. They do the shopping in the afternoon. Next is my brother brushes his teeth before bed. Now add I instead of my. I brush. We will remove the es from brush. I brush my teeth before bed. This was page number 34. Now moving on to page number 62. This is your writing section of workbook. This is your creative writing section. Now starting with page number 62. The question is describe that noun. Now here's a noun given to you. The noun is ice cream. We are going to describe ice cream. You know what is noun? Name of any place, thing is noun. Now The question is, fill the shapes below with adjective that describe an ice cream cone. Now we are going to use different adjectives to describe our noun ice cream. First is sweet. Ice cream is sweet. Ice cream can be strawberry flavored. Ice cream is made of fresh milk. Ice cream can have jelly in it. Ice cream is creamy. Ice cream is crunchy. Ice cream is cold. And ice cream is yummy. So we used all these adjectives to describe our noun ice cream. This was page number 62. This is page number 63. This is related to 62. Now, suppose you have eaten the yummiest ice cream ever, and now you are going to share the experience with us. The question is, now write about your yummiest ice cream in lines given below. Now, the lines are given to you in the slot. Write them accordingly. I ate a strawberry ice cream last night. It was creamy. Its taste was very sweet. It was cold and had a chocolate biscuit. It was full of crunch. Crunch, the thing that is crunchy is, so it was full of crunch. It was made of fresh milk. It was made of fresh jelly. It was really yummy. Now our work is done. Say Alhamdulillah and Allah Hafiz.